Hey, seventh grade. So today I'm going to go over how to make your daily schedule, which is your independent practice assignment for this week. So if you haven't had your check-in yet, this is something I'll talk about briefly during your check-in as well. But for those of you who have your check-ins either later today or tomorrow, this will give you a chance to get started on it. This assignment is due by Friday, but you do not have to click turn in. So when you finish this assignment, I just want you to mark it off on the spreadsheet so that I can go in and check it. The reason I don't want you to turn it in is because if you click turn in, you won't be able to edit it anymore. And this is something that you may have to edit. You may have to make changes to throughout, the next month or so. So don't click turn in when you finish. Just mark off on the spreadsheet that you did it so I can go in and check. So the very first thing you want to do when you get in here is make sure that you change this up here to your name. So you can just do that by selecting it and then starting to type over it. Okay. The next thing, I'm going to slide this over really quick. The next thing you want to do is scroll down to the second page where it has all of your directions. So the very first requirement, it says your virtual check-in your virtual check-in with link to Google Meet. You can copy and paste this from Ms. Berkey's schedule. Okay, so you're going to label this box ELA check-in and you're going to color it in yellow. So let's say that I'm in block 3, group 5. I'm going to go over here to where my schedule is and I'm going to find my check-in time. I'm going to select it and I'm going to notice, okay, my check-in time is on Wednesday and it is from 12 to 12:30. So I'm going to control C, copy. I'm going to go back over here and then I remember mine is Wednesday from 12 to 12:30. So I'm going to paste it in. And then it did say to color in the box yellow. So I'll come over here to more, use the little paint can, color it in yellow. And now I've completed the first thing so I can put my initials here. All right, the next thing it says is I need 30 minutes immediately following the ELA check-in dedicated to finishing the collaborative activity. So those of you who haven't had your check-in yet, during our check-ins, we're going to start an activity together. And then after my time with you is up, you and your group are going to stay on the call and you're going to finish that activity. So this tells me I need to label the box ELA collaborative activity. So I'm just going to select this. I'm going to copy it. And I know that this has to be the 30 minutes immediately following my group check-in. So I'm going to go up here. My group check-in is Wednesday from 12 to 12:30. So from 12:30 to 1, I need to mark off this time for my collaborative activity. And then again, I'm going to color this in yellow. All right. Now, if you're like me and you want it to be all nice and organized, I'm going to come up here and I'm going to center it so everything is the same. And then I'm going to come back down here. I'm going to put my initials in. Okay, the next thing is I need at least 1 hour per week dedicated to completing my required achieve. It can be divided up into two 30-minute blocks if you would like, but I will expect you to send me your achieve annotations during this time. So I'm only asking that you dedicate an hour. If you feel like you need more time to dedicate to achieve, that's fine. But I'm looking for at least an hour on your schedule. So the question has come up, can I make my schedule a little bit different as far as the times go? Do I have to start my morning at 8 a.m.? Can I add more boxes down here with more times? Yes, you can. You do not have to start your morning at 8 a.m. So if you want to delete these boxes and start your morning at 10, that's completely fine. As long as your work is getting done, I don't mind that. So then if you want to come down here and you want to add more boxes at the bottom, so if you need to, you can put, click in that last box, click tab, and then you might want to say 3:30 to 4 o'clock. Okay. Now, if you are a person that does your work at night, these times do not have to cover your entire day. You can make sure you're putting the times on here that show me when you're going to be completing your work. All right. But I would like you, as much as possible, to stick to a schedule. And to also realize that if you do ever need help on something, I am cutting my work time off at 3:30. So you will not be able to get help from me after 3:30. So I do recommend, as much as possible, trying to get my work done in the morning rather than at night. All right, so I'm going to click undo so I bring mine back to how it was. Okay. So After you put in your time and you label that box Achieve 3000 and you color it in. The other question that I was getting was about merging boxes. So let's say that you want to do both of your achieves at the same time and you want to do a Monday from 10 to 11. What you can do is you can select these two boxes, you can right click, and then you can click merge, and it will make those two boxes into one. And then you'll just paste Achieve 3000, color that in yellow, and that's a different yellow. And then that tells me that I can expect your Achieve 3000 to be done on Monday. Okay? The only other thing that you need from me or for my class is to have 1 hour dedicated to completing your independent assignment. So your independent assignment for this week is this schedule. So I need you to make sure that you dedicate at least an hour on your schedule to completing your independent assignment. And same thing, if you, let's say you want to do it Thursday, you can come over here, and if you would like to combine those boxes, all you need to do is right click and then merge cells, and then now you can put your independent practice assignment in those boxes. Why do I keep doing that? Okay. So as far as my class goes, those are the only things that I'm looking for on your schedule for right now. Okay. As far as your other classes go, your teacher should be reaching out to you with times for your virtual check-in for each class. So whenever your math check-in is going to be, you will come up here, and let's say your math check-in is from 1:30 to 2 on Monday. You'll put this in the box, and then your box for math is going to be blue. So I'm looking to see, that is not blue. I'm looking to see that you have representation for all of your classes. You're showing me when you're going to do your assignments, and everything is colored in correctly. Now, you can schedule in breaks as well, as it says down here at the bottom, and just leave those boxes white. But I do need you to make sure you're following all the directions on here, putting your initials in as you complete each part. If your teachers have not reached out to you yet as far as when your check-ins are going to be, please try to reach out to them, or just when you do find out, just leave, or just go ahead and put those in your schedule when you have those times. Okay. But the most important thing is I don't want you to just create the schedule and then forget about it. I want you to create this schedule and then actually use it. Okay. So if you have questions about this assignment, you can reach out to me and I am happy to help. Remember that as soon as you submit it, as soon as you finish it, do not submit it. Go ahead and fill out the schedule. Sorry, looking at my phone at the same time. Fill out the spreadsheet so that I know it's done and I can go in and check it. All right, guys, have a great rest of your day. Miss you.